Okay, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to make old recipe favorite jam and coconut cake, loaf cake. It's one of those old recipes which are loved for years, and usually a grandma recipe, so we know it's gonna be good. It's nice and moist, as you can see in here. I'm gonna show you the recipe. It's incredible, tasty, and goes nicely with a cup of tea on a cold day. So let's get started. The recipe, full recipe, will be in a comment under the video, but I will of course tell you step by step how to make this delicious cake. Okay, we're gonna start with a room temperature butter, very important. 175 grams of butter, and we're gonna add to this 175 grams of caster sugar. Both ingredients we want to mix until well combined, and then we can add more ingredients. Okay, we'll need 3 medium-sized eggs. I'm buying always happy eggs. Better quality eggs are always better, and should be nice and yellow inside. Self-raising flour. We'll need self-raising flour to give a lift to your cake, so it will nicely rise in your tin to the desired height, and of course baking powder. So those are 2 things which we'll need to make sure that our bake is nice and perfect size. Definitely self-raising flour opposed instead of just normal regular one. It's very important part, so you want self-raising flour. Caster sugar. We're using a caster sugar because it's finer than granulated sugar. It's just basically you can't taste it. It doesn't have a big grains as granulated sugar, much finer, so that's why we're using a caster sugar. It can be any brand. This one is as their own. It doesn't matter what brand it is. Just regular caster sugar. The most important product and star of this cake is actually coconut. We're gonna add this incredible coconut taste, because that's a coconut cake at the end of the day. And the most important is a seedless raspberry jam. I would recommend raspberry jam, definitely, and seedless, so you don't have the seeds, so it's nice inside the cake, that jam. Perfect jam for over bakes. I always use only raspberry seedless jam, the best. Better quality, the cake will taste better. Very simple ingredients, as you can see here, only few. We've got butter, caster sugar, baking powder, 3 eggs, self-raising flour, raspberry jam, seedless one, and coconut. Very simple ingredients, so let's make the cake. Delicious cake. Not any cake. 178 grams of butter. We're gonna add 175 grams of caster sugar now and mix well. I'm gonna be using a hand mixer. Okay, we have mixed the butter well with a handstand mixer, and we're gonna add 175 grams of caster sugar. And it's mixed well. You need to make sure it's mixed well combined. This is very, it's well mixed now, our sugar with the butter, and it's very simple cake because all you have to do now is add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're gonna add self-raising flour, and we need 175 grams, exactly the same as those ingredients, proportions. 175 grams, 175 grams, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 75 grams of coconut. Everything we're gonna add and mix well, and it's done. And then to loosen it up, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of semi-skim milk. That's it. Simple. With egg, I always try to put it in a small container first to make sure I don't have any bits. Because I don't want to be giving any bits of eggs to my kids or eat it myself unless you like it. So yeah, that's a safer way of doing it. Just put it in here and then throw it. There's one in here. Can you see, guys? On the very top there's 1 bit of eggs there. With a knife you want to get rid of all the edges and throw it inside and keep mixing. 175 grams of flour, mixing well, and then add 2 tablespoons of milk now, and then coconut. now we're gonna throw it for 55 minutes to the oven, nice and simple. Then it has to completely cool down, and after it's cooled down, we're gonna add some raspberry seedless jam on top and coconut, sprinkle with coconut, and it's done. So, okay, we've got perfect cake, came out. I'm gonna cool it down completely, and then we're gonna put jam and coconut on top. And I'll probably show you tomorrow in the daylight how nice and fluffy looks inside and moist. Ta-da! Ooh. Nice and smooth, came out perfect. Okay, the cake is now ready. It's still hot, so we're supposed to wait when it's gonna cool down completely, but we cannot wait. So we're gonna put the jam on first, on top, and then some coconut. Cassie?
Coconut!
Cassie,
We were making a cake. To eat it.
What's your favorite jam, Sophia?
Plum.
Plum. Cassie, what's your favorite jam?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. And you know what jam is this?
Raspberry.
Raspberry. Raspberry gonna be okay?
Yeah. Yeah. So good.
Cassie.
Spreading it a bit with my fingers.
Hey, don't touch my cake with your fingers.
It's a bit too much.
Too much coconut, I think.
I can spread it out with my fingers.
Maybe Sophia can help you.
Yeah, can I help? Yeah.
Wait, that. No.
Maybe we'll have a spoon will help.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yes. Cassie, how about you put the milk on? Mleko. Okay, and I will show you now the cake. This is how it's turned out. It's, as you can see here, it's not dry, nice and moist, perfect consistency for to go with a cup of tea. I've got my cup of tea with lemon actually, and Sophia said she doesn't want to put too much jam in here because it was sweet. So if you want, you can go for, you know, larger amount of jam. It's up to you, but for something nice quick to go with a cup of tea, it's perfect for a cold day. So enjoy it, make sure you make it because it's tasty. We're gonna do a taste in a minute, we'll make it.
A fork.
We're gonna do a taste.
I'm going to get a chocolate so it tastes better.
Yummy?
Mm-hmm.